You showed me how to do exactly what you do, how I fell in love with you. Oh, it's true. Oh, I love you. You showed me how to say exactly what you say in that very special way. Oh, it's true. You fell for me too. And when I tried it, I could see you fall. And I decided it's not a trip
Wait a second. Got a really long show. Got a hell of a show for you. So beautiful thing. All right, now look, we've seen a lot of things happen in the city. Everything's turned around. Everything's beautiful. Nobody thought we'd be able to bring the Doors here, and we did. But we got a couple of things. Wait a second, man. Look, we just got a couple of little things that we got to tell you about. The fire marshal, I'm gonna let this show go.
Go back to sleep.
I can't. Fucking smell, dude.
No, I fucking don't. You're the showering wonder, Mr. Sasquatch.
Showering wonder. What's that supposed to mean?
Everyone wonders why you don't shower.
Yeah. So I read this thing about Richard Ramirez last night.
Is that what you were reading?
Yeah, it was crazy.
Because I thought I heard someone say.
What?
What? Oh, never mind.
So this guy, like, ripped a bunch of women right in their own homes, killed their boyfriends just before, you know, all headshots, point blank, total fucking madness. Total fucking madness.
You know what?
Just fucking them in front of their dead lover's
Oh,
corpse.
it's too early for this shit.
2 survived though. 2 of them.
Huh?
Some couple. Took 1 each. Survived. Wonder if they know.
That's nice.
And then some woman who's certifiably more wacko than he is actually marries him while he's locked up in San Quentin.
He's still alive? Wait. Someone married the dude?
And it's not like this Ramirez was only looking to stalk and fuck. I mean, there's an incident where he actually takes this lady's little boy and
I want to hear this.
good, because I really don't want to tell it.
That is
It's fucked up.
fucked up.
I know.
But why?
Why what?
Why is that? That's what's fucked up.
I don't know. It just seems.
Seems.
It seems like the guy had more going on than just some dead mommy issues. I mean, sounds to me like Richard would stick it in the neighbor's dog if it was barking Satan too loudly.
I have to go to work soon.
You know, Cary Grant used to take acid regularly. No, they caught him.
Who? How?
He was driving an orange fucking Toyota.
Orange? They say psychotic Satan worshippers pick orange.
My dad, like back in the 70s, used to drive an orange V-dub. But all his sexual encounters were under mutual consent, I assure you.
Yeah, sure.
You were so drunk last night.
I was drunk. You were wasted.
What?
I'm talking staring at serial killers on the web drunk.
Crimelabs.com is educational. Better than talking about the new Ninja Turtles movie for an hour.
Don't flick it.
Yeah. Beer. I love beer. Beer. Where's my beer?
I Can't believe they didn't give him the chair.
So good to me. I freaking love beer. Beer's good.
Did you mean what you said last night?
I'm not sure. That's the way America is, you know. The world. We glorify these mutants while they're out slitting our mothers and daughters' throats. I mean, imagine if one of those twisted female members of his fan club had it happen to someone close to them. I bet she'd be singing a different tune. It's like people are almost just dumbfounded by the sheer fact that something like that is at all possible. Like, fuck Hitler. You, of all people, deserve slow death. But I'm just so impressed by the magnitude of your dementia. I'm gonna cut you some slack. Oh, and by the way, would you mind giving me your autograph? It's for my son. And now, the shit in Virginia.
MTV. I don't believe in the death penalty.
Why not?
Because I'm not from Texas. Angel.
Strange angel.
Feels like we're giving our stars away for stones, you know. Should get a job.
They say Ted Kaczynski's neighbors in Montana used to call him Mr. Hermit.
Well, I'd say you're well on your way, but if you show up to my house next Friday and your dad's orange meetup, sending you packing.
Do you really think he'll come?
He promised he'd be here.
Yeah, but...
But what?
Well, you know.
Come on. We're almost there.
Do you remember how we got here? Where the hell are we?
Where do you think we are? We're in the middle of nowhere.
Oh. You know.
No.
You know he's not coming?
You're so pessimistic, then why'd you bother?
'Cause I'd like to meet him.
Oh, what a coinky-dink. Sensing a little Pascal's wager in you, my boy.
And what of it? I have my reasons for feeling the way I do.
I assure you, I never tire of hearing them.
Is that so?
Indeed so.
Well, let me fill you in on another bite of information, my reality challenge friend.
You know, I'm not the one with the constipated values here.
Yeah, and unlike you, I'm prepared to know the world and examine my surroundings with the tools given to me.
Which are...
Which are my eyes, my ears, and whichever other senses you want to throw into the list.
Yeah, well, your senses are wrong, my boy.
Says who?
Says me. In radical doubt.
Well, it isn't much better to be some excessively lucid madman running about with visions of fairies and pixie dust.
Is that what you think?
Well,
What good is being alive if you're just gonna doubt everything that happens to you? I mean, you can't just walk around fumbling in the dark where there's a light switch right beside you. That's just sick.
You know what?
How dare you even mention Cartesian metaphysics to me at a time like this? The man would still be dissecting pineal glands if it hadn't been for sheer luck.
At a time like what?
Have you looked around? The sun is splitting our every atom, and we're sitting here waiting for what might turn out to be an eternity.
I'm prepared to wait.
How can you be so cool?
Oh, how can you be such a little girl?
Hey!
Come on, man. That's all you've been since we've gotten here. You want to meet him. You don't know if he'll come. You got the curse of the old flippity-floppity.
I am not flippity-floppity.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yes,
no, I'm not.
Yes, you
no,
are.
I'm
Yes,
not.
you are.
No, I'm
You
not.
are.
No, I'm
You are.
not.
You are.
No, I'm
You are.
not.
You are.
No, I'm not.
For something to last in eternity, how can you go throwing around a bunch of predicates at the doorstep of something that is so vast and inevitably unknowable?
Because there's got to be something to talk about in the first place. You hypocrite! I mean, what's the use of trying to know something so vast if you then have to say that it's pointless to talk about in the first place?
I am seeing the big picture.
Well, your big picture is meaningless. Think about it. You're alive. You live in a world that's tangible. Yet, you renounce the surrounding experience in order to preserve some subjective reality? And then when others ask you for a piece of that insight, so that they might find their way on an eroded path, you sardonically smile and shush them away like you're Buddha in the middle of prayer.
You actually think that it would be better for me to fill that inquirer's mind with a bunch of metaphors and examples? That it would help him understand the intended message itself?
Sure they would.
No, it wouldn't. You just have a bunch of words, a bunch of insignificant mental images that have little to nothing to do with the intended message itself.
In other words, you prefer the shush.
No, I prefer to let him or her come up with their own ideology. Cut out the middleman. Might as well let them take their own credits for their own heavens and hells. I mean, who am I?
That's just brilliant.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. They also have a name for people like you.
What, mystics?
Psychotics. They put people like you in the nut house.
Well, what are you gonna do when the people like me start outnumbering the people like you? Normal, abnormal. One huge grade curve, and whoever falls smack dab in the middle, where the majority sit, are sane.
So then you're an ascetic?
No, you're missing my point.
You'd rather live in the middle of nowhere and recede to the pit of it. You know better than the evangelists.
Oh, don't lump all Gnostics in with those Martians.
Waiting around for some pie in the sky instead of planting a tree and celebrating the day. I mean, people like you don't realize that the point of life is to live in it, not after.
All right, you got a point there.
It's something that can't be perpetually wrong, and if it is, why not allow it? I mean, the world can't be one gigantic question mark.
Says who? If there weren't any questions being asked, what is the purpose of being conscious at all? But when does it all end? When do we reach the point where enough is enough? Our technology is vastly improving to make our lives more tolerable. But the more I we gain, the less we becomes visible. Creating our own demise. But when does it all end? When do we reach the point where enough is enough? Our technology is vastly improving to make our lives more tolerable. The more I gain, the less we becomes visible.
so be it.
I mean, we've managed to cheat death for this long. The dinosaurs had their go at things for a while. So let's stampede forward. I mean, if this is our only shot, why not build as high as we can? I mean, right into the backyard of God's apartment complex. I mean, maybe ultimate reality is knowable and we're getting closer.
You think we're going to find God spatially? Tell me, what do you think? Does he wear boxers or briefs? And what if there's more of this after your time? What about the kids who have to live here after you've shit all over? What if this life, this here and now, what if that's not all there is to it?
What, like reincarnation?
Energy never ceases? You part of that too?
You know what? All this talking, we're no closer to any truth. Action changes the world. I can't understand the letters I'm saying.
That's what I was trying to tell you in the first place.
Damn it! I mean, what's the point? Are we just a big test? I can't deal with that, man. I can't handle sitting here, waiting around forever when there's so much to be done. And the fact that you can, the difference to the monsoon devouring us, not only pisses me off, but it frightens me.
He needs us. The Hindus believe that we are God. He's just forgotten. We've all just forgotten. And he needs us. He lives through us so that he can know who he really is. You're right, you know, he's not gonna come. He's not gonna come because he's already here, man.
Is real, working in
So, where you been, man? I thought you were dead.
Traveling around mostly. You know, desert. Went crazy. Started a religion.
I saw you on the news. In your car, anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, man. That was me.
Tell me about it.
It's me and my brother. We just started out that way. Mr. D, he just bought me out for like 10 or 12.
Jeez.
Yeah. So, figured I didn't have to sweat it out inch by inch, you know, being summer at all. Just took the pound I had set aside, ate about half of it with my brother, and set out.
To do what?
Who the fuck knows? Just get away, you know? Once our eyes started seeing the UV, hopped in the 5-0, got the hell out of Dodge. So it's me and him. And we're flying down the highway, you know, that stretch of I-15 out in the middle of nowhere? And he's laughing, he's pointing up ahead. Me, I'm in the fucking twilight zone, right, for all I can tell. I look up for the first time in what had to be at least 3 hours, and I see
the meanest fucking wreck. I mean, twisted metal, diesel, all out over the asphalt next to some trucker's gray matter. And cops. Everywhere.
What did you do?
What the fuck could I do? You know, I just stepped on the gas, gunned it, got the fuck out of there. I damn near killed a cop as I just barely got by this tipped over semi.
And nobody tailed you?
No, not at all. Huh. At least not as far as I can tell anyway. I mean, that road, that stretch of highway, it had to have been shut down by that accident for shit, at least half the day. Then, just a burnt out drive down to PCH to some little shanty town outside of San Diego.
So that's when it happened.
That's it. Fucking piece of shit, half-ass concrete bridge, you know? It's one of those ones linking one rock to the next. Came out of nowhere.
Yeah, I saw him pull that thing out of the water with a crane or something.
Yeah. You know, things would have been different. If we'd have been two sober grad students, they'd be pulling license plates and blowing out tires out of our dead asses right now, you know? I guess we're lucky, you know? You couldn't tell back from fiction. Crazy thing is, time seemed to stand still. Everything just moved in slow motion.
What happened?
Well, I looked at my brother. He looked at me. I just opened my door and crawled out. I mean, we even had time to go back and get my satchel from the truck. And when we left, the car was still balancing on its chassis. So then we get a motel room. Fredo, he's snoring like a chainsaw next to me, you know. But all the while, I can't help this feeling. I can't fight this feeling. It's just something's finally gonna happen. I wake up the next morning to go steal us a car.
Where are you gonna go?
Someplace warm. But what I hadn't counted on was this vision. This vision of perfection. An angel just laid out on the hood of a cherry red LeBaron convertible. An angel. Wait. No. A bikini and aviators. She looked at me. She smiled. We're searching for the same thing. She had the automobile. I had the mind medicine. So we split.
And you left him.
Yeah, I did. I mean, Partly for me, but mostly for him, you know? I mean, I knew he didn't want to be a part of it. And whatever it was, I was going to ride it to the end. Just see where it took me.
Yeah, well, what did you settle for?
Wild ride. Across the country. Arizona, New Mexico, Texas, New Mexico, Texas. Fucking, fighting, stealing, tender, crude. The more she pushed, the more she loved. There were times, I swear, I thought she was gonna kill me.
676760. You got it?
This chick.
367. 67.
She was bad
60.
and beautiful. But all that stopped somewhere outside of Tulsa.
Finally wore her out, huh?
No. She's pregnant. I looked at her. I couldn't tell if it had been 6 months, a year. Time had passed. I'm staring at her. Long brown hair dangling in her face. I see the long brown hair dangling in her face. She had these gray patches under her eyes. Gray patches underneath her eyes. She looked immaculate. We were driving up to Oregon, and the plan was just to pass on through, you know. She had some cousins there in Oregon. Figured it'd be cool if we crashed with them for a while, you know, until we sold the car. I don't know, man. Just a couple kids burning firewood, picking fungus. We ended up stopping some half city nudged between Montana and Idaho. She saw this creek running along through a field between some trees and tall flowers. So I pulled off the side, drove down deep into it. Top down, night air all around, you know. This beautiful woman on my arm. Possibility of being a daddy. It's like being in
You have to tell me twice. You have to tell me twice.
paradise. We decided we'd crash there for the night, stay in the back of the car. But she wanted to be her last time.
The game still works, just the light is out.
Dance with the stars, one last time with me, Daddy. That's what she said to me. Before I knew it, she'd eaten a handful. I woke up the next morning, handcuffed in the back of the patrol car. She was nowhere to be seen.
Fuck, man.
You said it, boss. There's been an invariable shitstorm, inversely proportionate to the lower depths of my joy, following me around ever since. Fuck, man. I'd kill myself, but I don't think all the brain food in the world would help dilate my left pupil.
Drug overdose is the crucifixion of modern science.
I'll drink to that, Professor.
About it? Where's it in your mind that you think I was? I mean, you have any idea what line of work we're in here? And we're not recruiting Girl Scouts, you realize.
I know that.
I'm working for the Church of Jesus Christ for Latter-day Saints.
I know that.
Well, then what do you want from me?
You weren't on call last night, so don't give me that shit.
You know, I'm just getting a little tired of your bullshit. I mean, if it's not one thing, it's the other. I don't need this shit right now. Fuck, what time is it?
It's like 4:30.
Shit. I don't know. I really just don't know.
Just come home.
Christ, I can't. You know I can't. What?
Just come home.
I can't. Get this through your head. I cannot just fuck this off.
Why?
You know why. If I don't find these two,
What?
I'm fucked. That's what. I mean, next time you visit, you'll be bringing flowers dressed in black. I mean, no, you're not helping right now. I don't need this shit.
Fuck you.
Well, that's just perfect.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
I'll have to spend the night with Justice Fred again.
Freaky fucking Freddy? Isn't he a serial killer in training or something? Don't you fucking do this to me. Don't do it.
You're never home.
I'm never home because I'm cleaning up your shit in an overtime drive across the valley.
My shit? You're a fucking agent.
Yeah, and you're my secretary. Nobody gets to the fucking door without knowing you, you fucking bitch. I mean, who the... Ugh!
Angel. Angel.
What?
Stop whining.
All right.
Did you check the bar?
What bar? Which bar?
The bar, Angel. Our one-night chicken there, you know, at the Acres.
Yeah.
Were they there?
If they were there, would we be having this conversation right now? Jesus.
All right.
Christ. It's the professor. He was there. He said he'd seen Mick, but that was it. No leads.
What do you think he'll do?
Who?
Oh, the red fucker. Mr. D, Angel, what do you think he'll do?
I don't know. Won't be pretty. I fucking sponsored the prick that ripped him off.
Let's just take it easy and think for a second.
I mean, he ran off with his girlfriend, for Christ's sake. I mean, the prick. I'm gonna kill him.
What do you think he'll do?
It's day one. I mean, who knows how far they got by now. And Mr. D, he's got nothing. So, he doesn't exactly have his priorities straight at the moment. The punk took the package too, Sasha.
Jesus.
Yeah. I'm really fucked here, babe.
Did you check the desert?
I mean, maybe we should get you out of town. You know, lay low at the glass pool for a while. So I can figure this out. See how livid he is. He'd devour. How did I get mixed up with a creep like this? I went to culinary school.
The desert, goddammit. Have you checked there?
The desert, the point, no. Ah, Christ, I can't believe I forgot. I've been so... I'll call you back. Nothing, nowhere. It's all over. At least for now. I mean, I'm gonna start an expedition out west first thing tomorrow, but I can't go back. Not now. It's best just to let things settle. My face, it's like salt in an open wound at this point. You gonna be all right by yourself for a couple days? I mean, I'll get Mick, you know, Funny Fredo's kid brother, come check up on you. Make sure you have everything you need. I mean, who knows when I might get to see you again. That's great, babe. I really don't think he's gonna give two shits at this point. I mean, this is the only buyer that threatens dealers and making routine deliveries. A fucking vulture! I don't know. Yo, fuck the firm. Take care of yourself. Yeah, I didn't mean to call just Fred Freaky Freddy. I didn't mean that. I love you. Okay.
We'd better get going.
Okay.
you think will last. But whatever you wish to keep, you better grab it fast. Yonder stands your orphan with his gun, crying like a fire in the sun. Look out, baby, the saints are coming through, and it's all over now, baby blue. The highway is for gamblers, better use your sense. Take what you have gathered from coincidence. The empty-handed painter from your streets is drawing crazy patterns on your sheets. The sky too